kid already, which is good. Yeah. If we kill her, then it's be Prince Odo here. Let him die. Yeah, I don't know. Be nice if there was an heir and a spare.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
I'm gonna keep calling in everyone here. Renown be damned. So those are not the ones I'm in a war with. You're there. I'll probably do is just land here. Or, you know what? Maybe we could just go and siege out some random stuff over here. Oh, he's not besieging his capital. Interesting. Yeah, maybe we'll go lift our own siege territory. A long trip. Got more whiskey and chocolate. Who dat? Kazimoto. Hey, Quill! Longtime follower of your content and want to give you a bit towards whiskey and chocolate fun. Well, thank you very much. Love your CK3 content so much, and I finally caught one of your streams. I love how you're invading England. There is none I'd rather have in charge. Well, I mean, England is sort of an afterthought. We are technically at war for the Kingdom of Alba over here, but there are some Englishy bits over here that would be nice. Okay, you're joining the Holy War. Thank you. The Holy War to put some clothes on the Scots. This is what this is. I like the ship mechanic. Oh, I think the ship mechanic is great. Like, in terms of, I don't want to have to build boats and things like that. This is fantastic. I think the AI uses it a little too much to, like, sort of make sense. Like, it looks kind of silly. Don't forget to land your knights to improve their fighting stats.
It's whiskey and
Well,
chocolate.
we have been giving land to some of our knights. Get more whiskey and chocolate. Books are good for money if you have the right perk. Yes, I don't think this one does. I think our previous king did. So that's just orange. We're not actually at war with you. Yeah, we'll go and DC just for the lulz. That's also orange. We're not at war with them. Francia. Hanging out. They might be coming back. I'm hoping you're sieging out some bits in Cornwall. Are you landing in Devon? You must be. Or I don't know where you're going. The important thing is they're not going for my capital. That's the important thing there. I am running low on supplies. Yeah, we'll have to reload our supplies after we siege this out. I suppose I could split my my army up here. I'll slow down the siege potentially, depending on... There you go. This one here has no siege equipment, so I'm just going to... No! Ah! I hate that. Is it control-click to select only this? There you go. A little awkward to actually split the armies up. Swamp Slug's also in prison. Woo! Alright. Who's that? Oh, it's Baron Ortega. Thank you very much. Hey, Quill. Such an awesome playthrough so far. I'm addicted. My own playthrough, I am the one-eyed albino queen of Wales. This game, LOL. That's awesome. I've seen people do, like, albino dynasties and things, which sounds awesome. How do you reload the supplies? So, yeah, the army supply, which is over here, resupplies as long as you're somewhere that doesn't... If you're not somewhere that's exceeding supply limit, you will recharge your supplies. So it might actually be a good idea to do that. Yeah, both my daughters, I think, are in prison. There you go. So, yeah, supplies increasing. Will improve to well-supplied in a number of days. So we may want to let that happen. Plus, while we're doing it, we might have some friends, you know, showing up somewhere. It looks like they've landed over there. It doesn't have to be in friendly territory. It'll happen faster here. Are we? We're not at war! Maybe they're bitter because I smashed some of their... Well, it wasn't them. It was like the Isle of Man that did it. I'm going to spend more manpower fighting some guys I'm not actually at war with. So we don't die in prison. Yeah, Green... The problem is I don't think I can ransom you. Unless, do I have to talk to, like, your liege? No, I checked this. I guess because you're not... You don't belong to my court anymore. I can't ransom you. Why is it... Yeah, like, all my... Well, Westerburglar is not actually in prison, but the others all are. It's because it turns out they've all been having affairs with each other. It's not great. Yeah, well, I mean, the jailer for Green Eyes is Queen Constance. But there's nothing. Brotherly love. What's the blue bar? Is this my quality meter that's like refilling? Actually, I have money. We've got a little bit of a lull here. Yeah, let's go ahead. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. Oh, I don't actually have a unit called Spearmen. That's too bad. I mean, pikemen are basically spears, right? But better. And we don't have any pikemen yet. All right, so I'm going to get these spearmen, these spears. These are going to be Brittany spears. Someone made that joke, I think, on Twitter the other day, and I was like, okay, I have to steal this. Except I'm not going to do this right now because they'd spawn at home. Leveling up one of my existing men-at-arm regiments would actually be stronger. Let me, I'm going to increase the armored footmen over here. I mean, it's still going to take them a while to build up, but that's going to be okay. Yeah, the supplies. I like the new supply mechanic. I mean, it's just slowing us down a beat here. I mean, I can't get there in time. Even if I got on a boat, wouldn't. We're at 68%. Should probably go back up here though. And actually, there's quite a few friends. Let's pop into a ship, and then land. Let me land here first. See what happens. Can you land your son so he's a vassal again? That's a good question. I'm not sure that I can. Even if I did, and I can't, I don't know if I could if he was out of prison, but I don't think it would matter because his wife would still have the stronger title. 4,000 over here, which I don't want to fight, which is going to be okay to go there. We still have 68% war score right now. Just disinherited? No, I don't want to disinherit him. New lifestyle perk. Okay, we're going to go down the left-hand side. Carefree! Yeah, apparently I don't care what is happening to my entire family. I want to go all the way to whole body. Since I'm not... I might want to stay theology focused. Oh, we actually have quite a bit of piety. Because I only really need a ton of piety. You know what? I'm going to stay here because I might have to re-level up my devotion in general because we lost a lot of it by turning a blind eye to the incest. Okay, these guys have just been smashed. The orange ones I don't care about. I don't want to land on them. Just land and go somewhere over here. $4,000 army there. These guys are buzzing around here. Going back to sea. I can't really predict what my allies are trying to do. Recently disembarked. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. That's gone away. Yeah, we are being attritioned over here, but that's going to have to be alright. How did the Count of Anjou end up? I mean, this is the Count of Anjou. Or how did he end up, like, in this situation? Man, I don't know. Too much stuff has happened. Okay, these two are fighting each other. It could be a time to jump on. But I think we'll just siege. Oh, I need a new physician? Do I? I do. Alright, let's use this search window. Reset everything. People within my court. I can't give it to just anyone in my realm, right? No, it has to be someone in my court. 43 damn learning! Damn, lady! Damn, lady! Holy cow! Color me impressed. Oh, that's top realm. It'd be realm anyway. Can I do it within realm? No. I think it has to be within court. There's not a lot of options there, and 11 is not fantastic. We might just search for a new one. Start a search, we'll see what comes up. I could invite to court first. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a filter to show me people willing to be invited to my court. Okay, French culture is spreading. Now, one of the things that has been pointed out, your development of technology is based on the average development of everything in your culture. So by spreading the culture to low development places, I'm slowing down our tech rate. On the other hand, it's going to prevent our realm from being a little too crazy. All right, Benoit is the more expensive option. He's got a learning of 16. The other option is Ida, who's got a learning of 5. So, we're going to go with Benoit over here. What's your deal? Deceitful, patient, ambitious. Fine. We have a court physician again. This siege is about to finish. Maybe. There we go. Thank you. Got a little bit of cash. Still at 68% war score. Interesting. So I guess this didn't count? Is this not part of the de jure Alba? No, it must be. Yeah, clearly. Move to Ayrshire. Almost lost. More score over here. Main county's cap is 100. Now, are all my allies going out to sea right now? Are they hanging me out to dry? Could be. I don't know. Nope, they've gone out to sea and landed. I don't know. The AI maybe... I don't know if they have to not pay for ships. That might be a thing. I don't know if that's why they're so eager to just jump out to sea all the time. Once you're at sea, you've got so much flexibility because you can get everywhere really quick. I just love ships. I missed your whiskey and chocolate from earlier. Oh! Yes, Helena Blackthorn! I'm terribly sorry. Oh, God. Helena Blackthorn contributed to the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund and also contributed this. You should rename your kids Yeast, Flour, and Water because they're inbred. Sorry, couldn't resist the pun. Thanks for all the content. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Well, I was. No, that's actually really good. I like how the chat. Boo. I haven't baked bread in a while. Could really do that again. Last couple of baking things have just been cookies, which I don't think anyone's been complaining about in the household. But it might be nice to have some fresh baked bread again. So I'm actually okay with them desieging the capital, even though it's sort of bad for the war score short term. There you go. There's a bunch of war score. Mostly because if we re-siege it, then we can... I think we're getting a little close to them, but... we might even be able to pick off one of the smaller groups if these guys reinforce. No, we'll just sit here. It's going to be okay. Because we can re-siege it and maybe capture, like, an heir or the ruler or something. That bread joke got a rise out of you? Boo! That joke was very stale. Boo! I do like that we've invested in siege weapons, because I think that's really useful. Like, getting the superior siege speed is making such a difference. Okay, this guy's orange. Holy shit, she was executed! By her husband! Oh, Swamp Slug's in chat, too! Swamp Slug, I'm so sorry! Well, the important thing is she's had a couple of kids. Now... bleeder, congenital trait. I mean, they're smart at least. He has no negative traits, which is good. Pro tip, just don't have sex with your siblings. Hope you find... I like how I only get 6 stress out of all this. Just 6. Can we see the modifiers? It would be nice here if because I know I've got a bunch of stuff that's reducing how much stress I get. But it would be quite nice, just as a... it feels good when you can see the effect of your traits. If we could see, like, this should have been X amount of stress, but it was less. It was probably supposed to be 10, only 10. Same amount you get when your spouse dies. I hope you find peace, Swamp Slug. My darling Swamp Slug. Why? I'm not at war with you. You're clearly going to commit suicide by attacking me. All you're doing is weakening me for no reason. Hey, we got some gift subs. Kill him. I mean, I can't blame him. In a sense, I can't blame him. She did kind of go and commit several sins and break a lot of laws. I like how my allies who are here didn't even participate in that. It was only my actual troops that were participating in that fight. Oh, cadet branch. Really? My family's not good enough for you? Maybe because of... They want to put some distance between the inbreeders. Oh, I just lost the alliance with Carlo as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, well. Oh, yeah. 86%. They're besieging over there. I'm going to move to here. Once that siege breaks, they might start moving again. Oh, all my allies are going out to sea. We have to be ready to run away then. Their allies aren't sticking around. And yeah, we'll be checking the resubs probably near to the end of the stream. But I'm just trying to focus on the micro here. Been making a wreath out of the family tree. Yeah, it just loops. Trying to put in some distance. I know we're gonna get some attrition and stuff, and some people are landing here. Okay, they're gonna besiege. Actually, no. What I want to do is this. I'm okay with spending a little bit of money to do it. We're gonna go try to siege out the capital again. I can't get Green Eyes out. The best bet might be if I, like, murdered his wife. But that's not going to be very easy either. Can you gift him money so he can ransom himself? That is interesting, because he has 0 money right now. Now he's got 50.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
I don't know if that's going to be enough. 50 is often what I get for ransoming someone important. She might not accept. You don't find a way, you won't have an heir. No, that's not true. I mean, I won't have a direct heir. But, I mean, we're the grandson of the first guy. The son himself got skipped. The same thing might simply happen here. Got more whiskey and chocolate. Who says, cool man! The number 6. Why does that remind me of sex between her and her brother? Also, that bread joke with sourdough. Sourdough. Have her murder herself. Try to get a hook or something. Yeah, I mean, I still can't... There's still not a ransom option. If I got hooks in her territory, that might help. A Burgundy. I knew this was going to be a challenging fight. Maybe a little bit more here than I expected. We lost some war score because we lost the capital. We're about to get it back, and fingers crossed we get some awesome... alliances. Yes, I'm going to ask for more money. That is quite a lot. I imprison criminals. I can imprison Westerberger. I'm not going to do that. And... well, let's actually keep the prisoners for now. I could get more mercs, too, if needed, but I'm going to hold off for now. Oh, do I have cranky peasants? You know what? I don't want to fight a peasant rabble right now, even though it's trivially easy to crush. I'm just going to do this. Oh, this is every county in the faction. Peasant rabble. So, this to me looks like 3 counties. And these are honestly not... yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna say, this. I can't imprison Carl... well, I could, in a tyrannical way. For executing my daughter. For no reason whatsoever! I mean, we... Now, here's a question. Does being a witch do anything for us? Opens up to blackmail. Yeah, I mean, other than that, everyone wants us to be a witch. You know what? It's time. I mean, we can't possibly make things any worse for our family and reputation. Let's just become a witch. Church is what made you lose a daughter. You're right. You know what? We should reform the law. This whole, like, adultery being like a executable crime for girls. No, you're right. We got to just see about changing that. Okay, siege is finishing. We are being raided all over too, which is annoying. 86%. We didn't actually capture anyone, which is annoying. What I'll do is I'll just move to the coast here. We're having to run away. We're running away. We might just have to boot it again. Let me get a little further away here. And should run away more. Man, this is an epic war. As is deserving the fate of Scotland. I wonder if the nudist refused to wear body armor. Are you going to chase directly after me? Or you might, huh? Alright, let's go further away. Let's go to Orkney. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Should have left sooner. My allies! They're totally helping over here. Where are you running to? Over there? Time to merc it up again. Again, I would love to be able to sort. Let's not get the mounted units because they're bad in hills and stuff. I don't know what kind of unit is... Okay, you do have a bonus in hills. Not mountains, but I guess that'll have to be okay. Heavy infantry, that's the same thing, right? Yeah. Alright, let me get the Slaughterers. It's a good name. And these guys are retreating to where? To Ayrshire. See if we can meet up there. I have a disintegrated witch coven. I think if we convert enough people in our family. I don't know. Can I manually work on converting people? Convert to witchcraft scheme. I mean, at this point, it's not like her reputation could become more damaged. And currently, her liege, i.e. me, isn't imprisoning her for anything, so... I'm hoping he stops to de-siege his capital, as opposed to chasing my troops. Which does seem to be the case. Good. Sit here, replenish your supplies a little bit, and wait for the mercenary reinforcements. Actually, sit on the castle. You need 66% of your house to be witches. Okay. Oh, here it is, Witch Coven. Need head of the house, at least one of these. So, Green Eyes, why? Because he's my heir, maybe? Has to have it, and 60% of my house, adult house members has to be a witch. Well, you know what? Yeah. I think we've given any illusion of being a good sort of Catholic the boot. We've exiled those illusions. And so, let's just commit to the idea. Alright, the mercs are here. Gotten some supply again. Let's go siege here for now. These guys we're not at war with. Although sometimes they still go ahead and suicide on me.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Well, I mean, my spouse is too old for us to have kids anyway, whether or not I drop celibacy. Doesn't really matter. And at least this way I get more piety. For whatever that's worth. Wester Burglar! Hey, Wester! I've always wanted to be a witch. Does my husband know the family secret? Am I next on the chopping block? Just a day in the life of a cat pet. Well, yeah, everyone knows you're an incestuous adulterer, unfortunately. I think you've had a lot of kids. I don't know how many of them are inbred. No clue. No clue. Yeah, we could have more kids, but I think we'll just leave it as is. Oh, let's, not you. This war... Okay, we still don't have any... Sorry, wrong button. War score from prisoners is still 0. I guess what we can do, since we have so many... I'm just going to hit the mass ransom button. Even though it does ransom people who may not even pay me. But will just give me a favor. But I guess that's fine. I have no idea what a Witch Coven does for us. We'll have to find out. Are we... Oh, no, he's losing. Okay. Besiege their capital. We'll just go re-siege it. It's fine. And in the end, you convert to the nudist religion. It could happen. I wonder if we jumped on these guys. If because they're so close to finishing the siege, they may not be willing to break to join the fight.